Hello, hello, hello. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another interview with King Solomon Entertainment Media Group, where we are committed to bring you wonderful, wonderful content and positive, diverse perspective. Thank you for tuning in for another interview with the Cultural Scribes, which is our rap artist platform that shares life experience through their artistry. And we're so happy to have a wonderful, wonderful special guest with us on today. But before we do that, we always start off thanking our partners and our sponsors for their wonderful partnership. We want to thank GQ Auto Connect for their wonderful partnership where you can purchase new and pre-owned vehicles at the wholesale price. That's GQAutoConnect.com. We want to thank Dr. Amanda J. Rosette and the Rosette Physical Therapy Group for the wonderful, wonderful partnership at RosettePhysicalTherapy.com, as well as hearttoheartforyou.org for the wonderful partnership, as well as the massage, Tommy Washington, the massage therapist group at ComoMassage.com. Thank you so much. And if you are interested in partnering with us, please hit us up at our official website, KingSolomonEntertainment.tv, and we'll connect with you, let you know how to do that. If you have not subscribed already, please take this time now and subscribe. The subscriptions are on the title now, as well as all of our social media handles. Please make sure you connect with us and share this video. If you want to support us directly, that is our Cash App. Donation of any size would be greatly appreciated. Continue to move this platform forward. We appreciate you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is the Cultural Scribe, another interview. What a great interview. We have wonderful, wonderful today. The Faces of Rap Mothers. This group is a group that assembled themselves to support their children in rap, and just a positive group. Miss Candy Devore, OG Tyrese, and Miss Donna Quesiberry, some of the mothers that hem this group and bring this group together. They here today to talk about the wonderful work that they do, as well as the activism that they do. We are so excited to have the Faces of Rap Mother here on the platform today. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? What up, though?
All right. Thank you
How you
so much.
doing?
And so great to have you guys. How everybody doing? I see you, everybody. And you know, when my introduction do not do you justice, I always allow my guests to introduce themselves so you can plan what I missed out. And we're going to start from left to right. My left, your right, with director. The names was up on there. Please say your name and what you do.
Yeah, my name is Nick Payne. I'm the director of Faces of Rap Mothers.
And intro as far as
Okay.
what you
Yeah, also run Something Nice Entertainment, Something Nice Footwear, and I'm featuring the majority of the rap mothers, especially Candy, in the comedy feature film I'm co-producing called Care and Self Defense.
Oh wow! Please, Miss Lace. The name was on there. Name not on there anymore. So please, the next one
Tiana.
over. Yeah, Miss
Okay.
Tiana. I'm sorry, your name's left. I don't know what happened to the names.
Oh yeah, no worries. So I'm Tiana Phipps. I am one of the executive producers of Faces of Rap Mothers, and just to give a little background information, so Candy is Candy Struthers Devore Mitchell. She is the founder, and it was once a vision of hers, and it actually is a reality now, where it's a social empowerment group. That's what Rap Mothers is. We support all women of different creeds, colors, nationalities, denominations, and it started from Candy's experience navigating through the entertainment industry as a woman, as a Black woman, and her experiences and what she went through. So she wanted to create, this type of group. And come to find out, of course, the women are not just entertainers and artists, but they're entrepreneurs, business owners, authors, mothers, mental health workers. So we have a lot of different type of women from all over the globe, which is amazing. And we all connect through starting off with the entertainment industry. Everybody sings or raps or something, has some part of it. But again, I'm Tiana, so I help out with I work with Rap Mothers, but I also I'm a business owner, entrepreneur myself. I have Totally Fresh Farms. I'm a promoter, so we also put on concerts. So right now we have our Comedy Cella concert coming up June 19th on Juneteenth, where we're going to be celebrating Black comedians because Black laughs matter.
Yes, yes.
That's right.
Black
That's
people
right.
to laugh and get their mental health in order. And sometimes that taking a moment to just relax and laugh, that's self-care too, instead of always, so worried and stressed. But yeah, but I also help. Last thing, I also help black. I help everyone, but my focus is for my black people, and but we disproportionately suffer health effects from smoking menthol cigarettes, and so Totally Fresh Farms, we have hemp cigarettes, which will help you stop smoking cigarettes, like nicotine and menthol and tobacco, and it will actually, once you start smoking them, it will decrease your want to even smoke at all. So if you're trying to stop smoking, or if you just want to smoke something more safe and more healthier, then hemp is the way. They took it away from us a long time ago, but it's that. So Totally Fresh Farms, Rap Mothers, we're in the building.
Thank you so much, Miss Teresa.
That is exciting. So good to have you. I'm Teresa Kemp, Nana Afua Adezuwa the First. I'm the Queen Mother of Man Kassim Traditional Area, Central Region of Ghana, West Africa. I'm a historian and author, master quilter, and I am the historian for the brand Faces of Rap Mothers. So I'm very excited to tell you that we're doing the International Rap and Hip Hop Museum, covering many different types of rap and hip hop. The history of rap has not been adequately documented, and we can't wait on anybody else to document it. So though I'm considered a mainstream historian, I am a researcher of more than 50 years. And of course, I appreciate rap music, but it is so interesting that for an industry that has taken men and women all over the world, changed the culture of everyone they come in contact with, it is so little documentation, and the history and preservation of it hasn't been adequately done. So I agreed to do that. What we're covering, and when we started, I've asked people to write in on my social media, which is on Instagram, Teresa, TERESAR.Kemp. My mainstream history one is One Keeper of the Fire. So I started asking my friends, when should we start documenting rap and hip hop? Should it be with Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong? Should it be with the Last Poets, Al Jarreau, Gil Scott Heron? One man wrote back, no, start with Beethoven. Some other people said start 1979 with the hip hop, with the Sugar Hill Gang and some other artists. Then we said, what types of rap should we document? So then I was really surprised. We didn't even know how many different types of rap there are, but it starts with gangster rap, West Coast, trap music. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. We've got gangster. We've got mumble. We've got pain. We've got hype, alternative. We've got so many different kinds. There's probably 25. And we'll be covering and doing memorials for all of the deceased rappers, including the sons of and daughters of the Faces of Rap Mothers. One more thing, King Solomon, that I wanted to bring out when I pulled up the net worth of the top 25 rappers 2 months ago. Not one woman was on the list. Nicki Minaj just made it this month with 75, $80 million. So now I had to pull up the top 20 women net worth for all time. The bottom two women only made their whole career 500,000 compared to the lowest 25 men, 80 million. The top two are Kanye West with 3.5 billion and Jay-Z with 1 billion. No women on the list. No women on the list. So that says that the radio stations, managers, the producers, everybody, and the people these women rapped with have failed them financially. I'd like to take this moment to ask every woman in the world, under the sound of my voice, take $1, take $5, however you buy music, wherever you can, take that dollar and give it to any female rapper you want this week and change the course of financial history for women in the rap industry. Because in 2021, it should not be that disparity in the rap field. And as women of knowledge and power and wealth, we should change it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Miss Star Bentley.
Yes. I am an actress in the Hollywood movie industry. You probably are familiar with Queen Sugar, Queen of the South, Claus, The Photograph, the movie with Issa Rae, I could go on and on. You can just go to my IMDb under Wendy Conrad. I get paid under my government name, but I'm known all over social media by Star Bentley Conrad and on movie sets. So I'm here via Nick Payne because we became friends years ago, and I had no clue that he was watching me. And so when this project came up, he called me and asked me if I wanted to be in it. He had a role for me. Of course, this is my career. I just thank God that everything lined up. I mean, lined all the way up. And they gave me my own scene. So I kind of, how did Tiffany Haddish put it? She goes, "We ready." So I got to put on my best clown suit on Karen's self-defense. So also thank you for having me. I thank the Rap Mothers for considering me. I told my story 5 years ago. I could not walk.
Mm.
And I was trying to find my passion back from healing from my past to see my future clearly. And so, for all women that have gone through something in a relationship, pain, betrayal, whatever, hurt, harm, just forgive, really. But there's layers to forgiveness. I can't say it just real casually. There's layers to forgiveness. So, forgive. You guys got so much ahead. And then I'm also a colon cancer survivor. It broke my heart when Chadwick Boseman passed away because I'm a colon cancer survivor. And in the midst of all this, I found my passion back in the industry because in the 80s, I did hair and makeup on movie sets in Hollywood. So I'm no stranger to the industry, but now I'm focused, because back then life happened, kids, marriage, blah, 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 taking care of your parents. I did all that. So now God enabled me to find my passion and heal me from my past so I can help other women their destiny. Even men too, if they have any questions or what have you. I'm very objective. I don't have a dog in nobody's fight in their journey, but I can tell you pain is pain, and I know that pain, and I am so open to always help someone get to their destiny. And stay tuned. Claws, the fourth and final season, airing next month, June 3rd on the TNT channel. I'm in 5 of the 10 episodes. And if you want to do some binge watching, I'm in Queen of the South. So, and I got a movie coming out September 3rd with Hugh Jackman. I'm in 2 scenes with him.
Amazing.
So,
That's amazing. Miss Bella Levy.
Hi, good afternoon. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
My name is Bella Levy, and I am first runner-up for Miss Maryland. First of all, I want to say thank you to Nick Payne for introducing me to this project, and thank you again to Candy for welcoming me into the club. So my platform is human trafficking, and I'm the creator of the Blue Ribbon Project. My paycheck of the heart is to help humanity. As you see, I'm in scrubs. I am what they call a super shero in scrubs, fighting the pandemic since day one in radiology. So for all women everywhere, I wear this crown. It's a little invisible, but they won't let me wear it to work. I don't know why. So I'm very, very passionate about human trafficking, and that's what embarked me on this journey. I saw the pageant as a platform to speak for the voiceless. I saw the pageant as a platform to fight for what I consider is the biggest inhumanity of today's age. I've had a lot of conversations with Nick. Thank you, Nick, for bringing me on board. And we talked about this as well as other projects that I'm doing. So I am so grateful and I'm so honored to be part of such an elite group. And I'm looking at all the beautiful ladies here, and I can't wait to see you guys in LA. I'm all the way on the East Coast. So I'm excited about coming over. I don't know what to expect, but at least I have my sisters here, and I know I'm going to be embraced. So
California love.
again.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Bella. Miss Date 2. I'm sorry.
We can't hear you.
I know we can't hear you. So can you unmute? 'Cause I don't want to touch nothing. I don't think it's
I
me.
apologize. I
Okay, go
apologize.
ahead. Go ahead.
Hello. So I'm Lindsay Rose. I'm a personal matchmaker for 23 years now. I'm a producer behind a TV show called The American Family Makeover. And it's essentially like giving people, I feel like everybody needs, these women need a hand up as opposed to a hand out. So I created a TV show encompassing what it is that single moms go through. How is it that I could help them out? So The American Family Makeover is one of my projects that I've been working on that I'm just so near and dear care about. I've also been in the film festival industry for nearly 10 years now, hosting international film festivals. And I own internationalfilmfestivals.com. And that's to raise awareness behind all countries. What's going on in all these other countries that people need to talk about? I wanted to give them a platform that they could do this on. And I'm tired of women's voices being silenced, right? So I thought, it only takes one person to create this and let this be a ripple effect and help as many people as I can throughout this process. I'm so fortunate that I got blessed to meet Nick. I thought I was supposed to actually help him as me being a personal matchmaker. Oh no, he says, I've got something for you. And I'm like, what's he talking? No, I'm supposed to help you. And then he offered me a role on Care and Self-Defense. Thank you so much, Nick, for considering me and having me a part of that with you. And the Rat Moms, I appreciate all of your support. And I can't wait till we all meet in person and give each other a hug. And we're just like, hey, high five. How can I help empower you? What can I do to make anything in your life better for you? Let's all just do this together.
Oh, that's wonderful. Miss Shay?
Hey everybody, I am Shay, better known as Shay. Oh my God, I am a celebrity. I am a celebrity host. I've hosted for everyone from Nick Cannon to Ice Cube to Tank to Big Sean and so on. I am very passionate about domestic violence. I am a survivor. And that's one of the things that me and my team is working towards with this effort of being here with the Rap Mothers. I also want to extend my deepest appreciation, of course, to Nick and to Mariah Gerardo. You're going to meet her soon. She is one of the faces of Rap Mothers as well. I am here to represent her with Roku TV, with her MJ On network. We are broadcasting actually the Rap Mothers on Roku TV, which is on MJ On network, which has over 80 million viewers. So this is awesome for all of our efforts, all of our love and sweat and tears and heart that we're pouring out into our community, to women, to all of our the history of hip hop, to everything with humanity, everything that we're doing on this platform and giving back to the world, and all of our efforts and what we love to do is going on this great platform. Like I said, 80 million views and climbing, baby. You can't get any better than that. So it's having an opportunity to see all these women and their journeys and traveling and making a difference and following us on stages and boardrooms and meetings, and also being moms, single moms, and grandparents, or what have you. As a mom, is still being the businesswoman and the empowering women that we need to be. I'm just excited to be a part of that and also represent. I am a brand ambassador of MJ On Network, and to be representing for that. So I got a lot going on. I have a lot of brands that I have branded to Shay Oh My God Experience, which is on the Roku, which is on MJ On, which is on Roku TV. And that's just pretty much a variety show, if you will, about me interviewing people and also seeing their talents, whatever that may be, and also getting to the core values of what's happening in our society, and also dealing with children. I am passionate about our children and teaching them how to be independent and entrepreneurs and teaching them about credit. I'm very passionate about that, even with my own children. So I've created Spotlight 360. It's a new video camera. It's a photo booth. I have that for my children, and I'm teaching them how to deal with business on that aspect. I also have Shay Oh My God, the Hustle Girl by Shay Oh My God, which is teaching young girls to get out there and hustle, go for what you want. You can have 2 and 3 jobs and still get your bag, still get your money, still do what you need to do, all while being a lady and being true to yourself and knowing your morals and your values. So there's a lot to me. I could sit here all day. But I'm grateful to be here. Thank you for your platform, King Solomon. And of course, mwah, 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 to my rap mothers. I am very new to the group. I mean, very, very new. So I am just the baby in the group. So I am happy to be here. And of course, Nick, you know I love you since day one. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, and last but not least, Miss Donna.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, hear you
Yes.
fine.
Okay, good. I turned down my volume, so now I have to hear myself through myself. Off to a banging start. Nice to meet everybody. I am Candy Struther Devore Mitchell's business partner and corporatized Faces of Rap Mothers, and a few other things along the way that go along with that, like trademarks and copyrights and all of those great things. I'm also the publisher of the Faces of Rap Mother books. Also, I am Payne's publisher, and also a merchandiser. And let's see, Candy said I would just snap right through this.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see I haven't prepared really, but let's see, Faces of Rap Mothers. If you visit www.facesofrapmothers.com, you'll find a lot of information there about the Rap Mothers. Also, the MJO network and some of the other networks are listed in some of the drop downs on that website. And you can then pick up their page because they created a website also on their franchise. And then you can also visit www.donnaink, one word, DONNAINK.com. That's my publishing house website. And you can also visit www.DonnaLQuesiberry.com. That is a federal consultancy that I do a whole nother life of federal work. And for a sister from Maryland, I grew up in Southern Maryland, so I totally relate to the whole Maryland epic. From Washington, D.C. originally, metro area, moved down here to North Carolina, which is a bastion of Hades in a lot of ways, and I'm not even going to go into that. We're diversity-minded, so we've been really getting whiplash here in our little community town that had a lot of Klux following back in the day. They still have parades, so that's another whole conversation. I'm a mom of 5 children. I'm a grandmother to 11 children, and I'm also a ghostwriter. I do ghostwrite sections of the Faces of Rap Mothers and can join all the ladies. We do a lot of merchandising, and we have events coming this summer. Nick can probably share most of those dates and times and features. We are just going over things like key rings, posters, different types of media and merchandise to present at those events. It's going to include the Rap Mothers. We have book cover 6 coming out, 7 coming out, and 8 coming out. We had a little backlog on some of the titles, so we're just getting those released. Next book will be coming out, Mississippi to Hollywood, in June, and hopefully we can get some copies before some of these events too, Nick, so he has those to present to everybody. There's some cool things coming. We're going to be doing some handbags with all the ladies' pictures, like a collage on the bags. We did find a vendor who can third-party that. We're doing bobbleheads. I don't know what's happening in China, but our artists are really lagging lately, but those are still coming out. Those are really quite nice. There's a lot in the backdrop that's an ongoing epic of development. There's going to be, within a short time here, over 100 Rap Mothers. I am identifying Rap Mothers here in the Eastern Seaboard and Southern Eastern Seaboard. I understand there's going to be an event coming here to North Carolina around Charlotte. However, I don't have all the features on that. I believe Shanta Gibson has that information. And I did, though, at a recent event, just pick up another lady that I think would be great for Faces of Rap Mothers. So I have to shoot that off to Candy. And it's just been a experience. You know, the first book was nominated Most Entertaining Hip Hop Book of 2019. And the books are of a quality that they do kind of meld over into being able to get literary awards rather than just some of the industry awards that you're used to in the entertainment field, which is really good, actually, for Candy, because as the author and the brand creator, she wants to have some real book awards going down the path that are recognized in literary fields. That's really a positive as an author. And it really upshot really fast, because when we started out, I think Candy and I spoke for a little over a year, and she wanted to start doing a book, and I kept saying no because I was overloaded, and there's a backstory there, friends of friends, and we introduced, and somebody was going to be jealous, and all that hoo-ya. And I know with you all doing entertainment movies, because I'm learning as I go, observing conversations and situations, I know that is a pandemic in that industry. So
it was.
So eventually we reached a crossroad that we could chasm over. Yeah. And it's a really good platform. We have a really nice mission statement and vision statement. And, you know, it is encompassing, like you were saying earlier, with all of the different genres. I think Teresa was saying that, of rap and hip hop. You know, and doing artwork and different media development and investigating all of those things, we find all types of genres of rap and hip hop, and even in keywording and all kinds of things that go into merchandising. It's amazing how many varieties that there are out there of rap and hip hop, and then of course the startup, you know, which generally I think is ratioed around the 70s, when they transitioned from R&B and funk house jazz to more of embracing Caribbean and a African type of influence, that then built out into rap and hip hop, the kind of gentler rap and hip hop that started the industry, and then it went through its kind of punk phase, and now it's come back to a more universal tone. And it's cool to see the women in the industry, because, well, like everyone has said, women are sometimes understated generally, you know, with all the media we see in the news today and all the different things going on where women have been discredited or uncredited, as well as people of color. You know, it's nice to be able to see us bounce to the next level of acceptance. And so that's kind of my brief overview. It's not well constructed. I apologize, but I'm here. I just Candy reminded me an hour ago I was to be here. Thank God she did that.
Well,
so
nice
to meet you all. I will mute my mic now.
So glad to have you. Thank you guys so much. And as you see, this is the Faces of Rap Mothers we have on here. Such a collective, wonderful group of people, diverse. And for me, this is really, really, really like nostalgic. The things that you hear about all the time, but to actually see such a level of inclusiveness, diversity. And I don't know if you guys even understand the fact that you guys come together and the impact that you will make, because I'm telling you, this group has it all. And I'm saying everything that you probably thought was missing from what you guys are doing individually, you guys collectively have hit every mark. And I'm telling you, if you want to go and leave from here and strengthen what you're doing individually, this is what this group unity is for, because I'm telling you, this group has it all. And I'm loving what I'm experiencing here, and I'm loving what I'm hearing, and what a topic and platform to do it on. Nick, it comes back to you, because they say you at the hem of all this. You have the vision. You're the director. You brought it all together. They're singing your praise. Please let people know, what do you intend to achieve by bringing it together? What do you intend to with the message of the Faces of Rap Mothers?
Well, you know, it's funny because I started out, I never thought I'd end up where I am today. Being gone from California almost 30 years, and spent most of it from 2015 to 2020 building my acting career. No headshots, no IMDb, nothing. The first film kind of lifted it off. And then within 3-4 years, I had my entertainment company and my shoe company. And I connected with Mariah Jarito at MGL Network. And I did an interview on the Just Speed show. And next thing I know, my interview is on her network, on our MGL network on Roku.
Wow.
So that's how Mariah found me. And then she calls me like later on to be in her magazine, Legacy Impacting Black People of 2021. I'm in the book, her magazine. And then from Mariah, it got to Candy. And Candy reached out to me by phone. She said, if you need any other rap mothers, I got you. I said, okay. I didn't really know who Candy was. I mean, I knew about Face of Rap Mothers, but when I got here in March, she's the first one that saw me and snatched me up. From there, she said, as long as you're with me, you're gonna be taken care of. Your name's gonna be in over 80 publications everywhere. I said, okay. So that point, I'm literally the first male cast member of Faces of Rap Mothers. My book, Mississippi to Hollywood, is also in book through Donna and Candy. I'll also be directing the Comedy Cella, June 19th to 20th, the BET Experience, the BET Awards, and also Taste the Soul. I'll be directing every event from here on out with the Face of Rap Mothers. And also, I'm in book number 3, Face of the Rap Fathers. I'm on the front cover myself, my friend John. So we're going to be everywhere. She said my face is going to be everywhere. So I have to take that as a blessing.
Yes.
And run with that. And these ladies from Star, Bella, Lindsay, Shay, Donna, all these other, it's just been, I've been a busy boy. So, but it's all about God's plan. It's not about me. It's all about what I'm doing for my community, my city, where I come from. I know where I come from. I'm from the South. It's all about being humble. So I have to take that and run with that at the end of the day. It's all about the blessings.
So if someone to tune in to you guys' program, what are they to expect? What would they see?
Oh man, well, with the comedy film.
Well, you can talk about both. Yes.
Okay. Well, the comedy film is basically my producer Jennifer Anderson. She is a hilarious 6'3" stand-up comedian. So we were supposed to work together years ago. So when I got her, she said, I have a comedy and I need your help. So I reached out to Star. I reached out to Lindsay. I reached out to Shay, Mariah, Candy, all the rap moms. I said, I got a project for y'all. Just think Saturday Night Live meets In Living Color.
Wow.
So just so long as they didn't throw no tomatoes.
Yeah, no tomato. But it just opened up the door. And then I met all the rap moms. This past day after Mother's Day, they all came together, and that just put the stamp on it. And this is where we're here today. So literally, I thank all the rap moms. So I don't have sisters, but literally I have a gang of sisters everywhere.
You know that's right.
Yeah, so, tell it. Touch on Monday. I had shot
Monday,
my scene. I had shot my scene. The Monday before.
Yeah, a friend of mine when I was in Las Vegas, he said, I'm going to make history. He didn't say when. He said, what you're doing right now is about to make history, especially as a black man through all this pandemic. All I want to do is make the world laugh. So he said, you're going to make history. And this past Monday, the 10th, was history. All these women for the first time came together. There was over almost 30 people. I was like, oh, no, these women.
Yeah, it was really nice. It was so really
nice. Right there. They
so
said,
fun.
They said, Nick Payne, you made this happen. I said, okay, that was history right there.
Wow.
No, what it was real mature women of all colors, different backgrounds, and we met each other right where each of us were. I mean, recognizing that we are women and we have to embrace what God has given us, but more so embrace being a woman without petty issues, without petty envies and jealousies. You know, we became, it was so phenomenal. I can't even describe it. It was phenomenal to see all of us. And then we got to hang out and really know our personalities and stuff. And when I flew in, see, I'm from here, but I flew in from Texas, and I had to go to the set to see what kind of energy I'm going to be around, because I film a lot in New Orleans, and the NOLA is a whole nother animal. So I met Lindsay, I met a couple of others, but this past Monday, it was phenomenal to be embraced by another woman, a mature state of mind woman, and each of them have something going on. Each of them have something going on to contribute to humanity. You know what I'm saying? So, oh my God, it was such an awesome experience, and because I used to be a chauffeur here in Los Angeles in the Bay Area years and years ago. I was able to take a couple of the women that flew in from like Detroit and somewhere else, and I got to give them a lightweight celebrity tour, you know, while they were here, you know. So we got to contribute a whole lot to each other's life, each other's spirit, each other's soul. And
Yeah.
that's the thing with me. If it's not on a soul level and not about humanity, because it's Rap Mothers, what I see is bigger than all of us. There's no I. It is totally team. I mean, everybody is contributing something so valuable to this universe and to help others get to their destiny, whether it be information or needing a question answered. One of them has it.
Yes.
It was phenomenal.
No, you could definitely pick up on the life experience and the impact of you guys coming together is so rich. And again, we hear about this stuff all the time, but to see it and to see it in real time and to experience it, I can see it's never a dull moment that all you guys get to shine through this platform with what your stories are and what you have to bring to the table. But the learning experience you obtain from Unity and the fact that you guys are all entrepreneurs, you guys are all single parents running your household and your business, so many things that you can't get on your own as an individual. But collectively, you can get that wisdom from somebody else and then use it in your own life. So this is really phenomenal to see. So tell me, what is the goal here? What is the ultimate goal? What is some things you guys want to obtain by bringing this together on the Faces of Rap Mother? What we can look for? What we excited about? What we going to be able to see as you guys come together and do this project?
Well, you know, it's all about unity because you literally have Faces of Rap Mothers from the East Coast to the West Coast to the Midwest. So starting with, for me now,
in the South,
starting in the South, and starting from the event we have on the May 30th at Antelope Valley Mall with the Group X, Faces of Rap Mothers, myself. That starts it off, and from there we have the Comedy Cella, which is in Victorville, California, with T. So basically what it is, it's a flashback to the 90s for me because my best friend John Harold Anthony Jr. was this John from the group Truth. He's my best friend. So and John's there. So basically, John and I are gonna come together and meet up with Bobby Brown, Joe Torre, Tiffany Haddish, all those people I met back in the 90s when I was 23. We're gonna come face to face with them on the same side, standing toe to toe from the Comedy Coachella, and then you have the BET experience. Like I said, it's unity, it's giving back and support. It's a lot of things are expected this summer and there from here on out.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
You can't forget too all the hard work that Candy has put into this process because she really did take and move this bar forward to create Faces of Rap Mother. Or there would be no Faces of Rap Mothers. And also, one of the things I feel about Faces of Rap Mothers is that it takes rap and hip hop and puts it into a realist format where you can see that it isn't just, there's so many anti-rap and hip hop people. It's funny, it's like when you meet somebody and they'll say, I'll say like, what kind of music you like? And they'll be like, well, everything's rap. And other people like everything but country. And I'm like, I like all kinds of music. I like every kind of music around the planet. I think it's just all just does things for your soul, no matter where it's from. I even like Bollywood from, the Hindi area. because it's a little kinky, but you know, it's okay. But I mean, in the way they dance, I don't mean sexually. But at any rate, the Faces of Rat Mothers is taking and introducing, even through the children's books. We have a children's book series that is embracing young people who are urban dwellers, and not even urban dwellers now because rap and hip hop's everywhere, but young people who like rap and hip hop influence, may hear negative press, but now they're able to read these children's readers that introduce them that people of rap and hip hop are of all colors and denominations, and they're good people. It's kind of like what Cribs did back in the day, because you would go and see these people who were like, you know, megalomatic on the screen. You know, some of the rock stars and stuff would look scary because they'd be biting the heads off the birds and doing weird stuff. But then you'd go see them in their house, and it was average Joe, really, and average June, you know, hanging out in their area. So, you know, it's taking and elevating and also introducing the media to young people. The Group X, you know, I was suggesting to Candy, I said, you know, the Group X is really cool. I said, but, you know, you're trying to embrace the next tier of lady development, and they don't have to be showing a little bit of flesh. The less flesh, the better, maybe. I mean, you know, because we can elevate to that level where talent doesn't have to sell sexism. Sex is great. Beauty is fantastic, but it doesn't always have to be in that vein. And I think that this introduces also the backstories of 100 women who have, and now we do, of course, the men's books. So we have now people like Bobby Brown and Snoop Dogg and a whole series of new fellows. And I don't want to go through the list because everybody's going to be insulted if I disclude them. But, you know, it's so many backstories, and you find out what people rose through and experienced and how they've risen to be where they are. And it's just very compelling reading. I mean, I'm just, when I read these stories, I'm like, wow, I can't, you know, it's just that everybody has a very solid story and a past experience that we can build on. And combining those, I mean, Nick's story is like that as well. But surprisingly, you know, hardly anybody in the industry, in any format, whether you're an actor, a musician, whether you're an author, it's very rare that they were success people who then, you know, laid down their stuff. It's really people who came up, who worked hard, who have sweat, blood, and tears to be able to be where they are. And then they're sharing their story, and it gives rise to a whole new generation of people, young people who can say, hey, I can do that. I can achieve that. I can be a woman. I can be in a, you know, magazine. I can be a star. I can be an actress. I can be a musician. And I don't have anything holding me back from accomplishing, because look at what these people did. Certainly my circumstances at that level or better, I have all the juice behind me to achieve. So I'll be quiet now.
I look forward to talking to you because Candy wants me in book 9.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So
That's
I
great.
know I can tell Shay is very funny. A bunch of you guys are fun. Who gonna bring the funny? I know Shay gonna bring the funny. Who else
Shay
bring the
is.
funny?
Up top.
Okay, Shay off top. Who else bring the funny on this platform? Okay, Miss Donna. Okay.
I've been called a lot of things, but funny's not it. But I wanted to also say to your viewers, listen, I want to also say to your viewers that the books are available in Walmart, Barnes and Nobles, and also on Amazon.com.
Thank
We
you,
want to
Teresa.
encourage people to be entrepreneurs. We try to give them hope, encouragement, a positive experience, and a platform. So we're constantly featuring new artists, upcoming artists, bringing back older artists. And one lady said to me, which was a blessing, she said, I realize that there is no platform outside of sometimes what you do. So, you know, it's poetry, it is education. So we're including educational. There was a school tour that King the rapper, Andy Strother Devore's son, did with 2 other artists with Michelle Obama. So they wanted the children exercising, not just sitting around being couch potatoes like many of us have during the pandemic. So what they did is Michelle Obama was focusing on the eating and nutrition, and then King the rapper and other 2 other artists would come, and all the children in the high schools
Right, I saw
then
that.
spend time dancing at lunchtime and exercising without feeling it was drudgery, peer pressure, bullying. It gives them a positive self-image and it gives them an outlet to express themselves. So as you've noticed, it's very inclusive. It's to lift people up and it's to encourage them and leave them with a positive message. There's also Christian rap. So people can't say, well, it's the vulgar lyrics. Nope. There's many different kinds of, and it tells the story. So many people have been suicidal and depressed during this pandemic, which is crazy because there's so much for you to do. We try to provide activities in the community, feed the homeless. We clothe people. We visit battered women's shelters, orphanages. We bring communities together and have events. We do grant writing classes. We do all kinds of things. Yes, we did free grant writing classes. I did in December. I did 3 online so that anything missing in your community, we can try to help you collectively, individually, all our gifts and talents to bring whatever you need or want to your community.
Amen.
And the vote was out. We don't care who you vote for. We wanted you to exercise your right to vote. I went on and told them to please fill out the census because if your roads are raggedy, if your schools don't have good books, then the information from you filling out your census gives money to your communities so that you have roads, book, free lunch, free daycare, free childcare, free education, and just so many other things that sponsors your libraries. So we're trying to give people a better quality of life and education and entrepreneurship because we want everybody to understand their buying power, the power of their vote, the power of their dollar, the power of their voice, and that every one of us fitly joined together are needed and important regardless of race, color, or creed. And through music, it's a great platform because it's like medicine and laughter. So we want to see you out at Comedy Cella.
Okay.
They didn't give you the time, so it is November the 19th.
So Comedy Challenge is going to be June 19th. It's in the summertime. June 19th is from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. It's an all-day festival. You can go to gme.tix.com for anybody who's watching. But also
say that one more time.
gme.tix.com.
Okay.
And this season on Rap Mothers, I want to say you guys can look forward to seeing my daughter, which is her name is London Rain, and she's an entrepreneur. She has a business. She has a product out. She has a website. She has music as well too. And so all her music is talking about entrepreneurship. It's talking about friendship. It's not corny at all. It's gonna get you dancing, and it just has a positive message. And I think and I hope to work with a lot of you ladies too. I'm looking at the one with, the history of rap. Shay, your work with youth and stuff. And so, but it's about just, I think sometimes the media over sexualizes youth, and some of the youth, the kids, they're listening to the music that the adults are listening to, and I just think they really need to get back into their kid zone and just have fun again. And and I don't like to tell youth to wait until you turn 18 to do this and do that. You can start this now. We can show you right now how to start a business. Get your petition.
I love that.
Get your school permit. Do what you need to do, and my daughter's doing it. So we can do it.
Before we conclude, I want to ask this final question towards Nick and Tiana. What were some of the production challenges by having all this talent and trying to bring together and trying to solidify the message that it comes across the way you guys intend, keeping the integrity that you guys aim for? What is some of the production challenges you guys were faced with?
Tiana and Candy, they got the production. I just brought the talent. That's pretty much bringing everybody together.
Okay, you brought the talent.
He's like, Candy's like, I need rap mother. I said, okay, let me get on a phone call. So I brought the talent.
Okay.
It's hard to get everything, of course, in the building at the same time. So that's why when we have events like Hello Valley Mall, Comedy Cella, the BT Experience, the Nick Payne brought the the acting stuff. So when we do that, now we can meet everybody because we're all across the globe, and Candy's recruiting new people
everywhere. She has me reaching out to everybody. I'm like, okay. My phone, my email, I'm telling you, has never been.
You want to be a rap mother? You want to be rap mother? You want to be a rap mother?
Rap mother?
Man.
That what
People
it
are
takes.
starting to ask to be
That,
rap mothers.
that is my job.
You want to be a rap
Listen,
model?
Oprah, you want to be a rap mother? You
Eventually,
need to be a rap mom. You need
there's
to be
not
a
going
rap
to
mom.
be. It's going to be hard to get to be
You
one.
are a rap
She
mother.
said that the state of my face is going to be everywhere. I said, okay, that's all I need now. So yeah.
That's amazing, and it's so wonderful. Like I said, that you guys are doing this. Definitely keep up the good work, and I don't even think you guys even understand that you guys might have an idea of what you're doing, but if you guys keep this going, this is going to birth something that you guys probably would never have thought that could come from this, because
It's
this
a
is what
blessing.
everybody talks about, and this is amazing. Just keep going and just be encouraged, and
Can
continue
I
to
add
do
one thing?
wonderful work.
Real quick? I wanted to say earlier that, rap and hip hop, when it came up initially, it seemed like a lot of the people, I always thought that they probably knew each other and they cross pollinated and they probably built on each other to build. That's not what happened. They all came up in disparate silos. And when they came up in their disparate silos, it was almost simultaneously, but they didn't know each other, but they were placed in areas where they got to know each other after their fame started. Well, some of them, like Dr. Dre and Snoop, they hung out and they were friends with Candy, and that was a different story. But really, they came up hard tack doing what they were doing. And it just appeared to me when in formulating the first few books that I realized that this was kind of an act of God, and that they came up together kind of simultaneously across the nation in different and without building on each other and anybody saying this is the plan, this is what we're going to do. So I do think that Faces of Rap Mothers 2 is building on kind of a foundation of godliness, and we know that the reversal in our nation is needed, and that's a godly act as well. So it's nice to be a part of this journey with everyone.
So great. So we're going to conclude by going from left to right, my left, your right, starting with Nick, all the way down to Miss Donna. Let people know how they can get in touch with you individually, and of course the platforms you guys are on collectively. Go ahead, Nick.
Okay, you can reach me at Nick Payne on Facebook, Something Nice Entertainment on Facebook, Something Nice ENT on Instagram. Pretty much in Google, Something Nice and Nick Payne on Facebook, Instagram, Google, pretty much everywhere.
Right. Miss Tiana.
Okay, wow.
Okay. What
You can't hear you. Over here, we don't need
what they say? Okay.
Okay, so Totally Fresh Farms, and it's Fresh PHRESH. That's Totally Fresh Farms. The IG is Totally Fresh Farms, PHRESH, and then at Comedycella. If you just get one of those, Comedycella, you can inbox me, and then we can talk about all the other 1,000 things that I do.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, Miss Teresa, the historian.
Yes, you can simply go to Google and type my name in, Teresa, Teresa, middle initial R, last name is Kemp, Kemp. So Teresa R. Kemp on Google. It'll take you to all my different social media platforms. And I will be out there in LA for Comedycella. Come by and see us. Yes, it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a party. And we're going to be bringing all the talent of the Faces of Rap Mothers. Hope to see you there too, King Solomon.
I gotta come. I met all you guys. I gotta come. I gotta come.
You gonna miss it? Don't miss it.
I don't miss it. Miss Wendy Stark Conrad.
Okay, there's a lot of Star Bentleys. I am the only Star Bentley Conrad on Facebook. Instagram is Star Bentley 55. Twitter is the real Star Bentley Conrad. And if you want to chime in and get overdosed on positivity, friend request me on Facebook. You'll find something new and inspiring for you, your spirit, and just fall in love with being alive.
Yes.
Miss Shay, oh my God.
Type it in the chat too, because sometimes I want to be able to get it too. So if you guys can type it in the chat, I'd be good too.
Yeah, please type it in the chat. Well, as we are now, before we go off, everybody type their contacts in the chat. That way it'll be there.
Yep, I did it. So just two major platforms that I'm always on. That's Instagram and Facebook. Shay, SHAY. OMYGOD. OMYGOD. That's on Facebook and Instagram, or Shay McCrary on Facebook. I'm either one. It doesn't matter. Those are my go-tos. And please follow me on YouTube at the Shay Oh My God Experience. It's an experience to follow me. Life is an experience. Come on, experience it with me. Come on.
That's all right. Okay, Miss Bella.
Thank you. You can follow me on Facebook, Bella, Bella, Levy, Levy, and on Instagram, it's Bellachka, BELLACHKA 2021.
Yes,
Wow.
Miss Jake too.
Hello. So you can follow me on Facebook as Lindsay Rose. I'm known as the Love Doc. You can follow me and send me a message. I'm happy to add you. Let's connect. Let's talk. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me on theamericanfamilymakeover.com. You can also find me on softasarosepetal.com. You can also find me on Love Potion Agency and connect. I want to hear what's going on in your life and how can I help you? How can we all help each other?
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Thank you.
Please, last but not least, Miss Donna.
Hey, yes, Faces of Rap Mothers, of course, are on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. If you just look up my name in a search bar, just put in Donna Quesiberry, Quesinberry, you'll find more than enough. I have about 200 to 300 social media accounts, so you'll find a deluge. And also, if you look up Faces of Rap Mothers on a search bar, you'll come up with another deluge. So that's easier than trying to cite them. I have 2 Facebook pages, so you can find me in either one.
Well, thank you guys so much for being on this platform, Cultural Scribes. We really appreciate you guys. I was so excited. I heard wonderful things about you guys from Miss Candy and from Mary Angel, who's been on the platform, and everyone else who have interviewed you guys. Said wonderful things about you. Excited about the platform. Want to hear more encouraging, and also some of you guys are bestsellers on Amazon as well. I was hearing about that during the book tour some of you guys was a part of. So just be hearing wonderful things about you guys, and just keep up the good work, and hopefully you guys can come on again to collectively again. Hit me up individually. Love to have the guys on individually. Hear about what you're doing individually as you guys continue to work. And just thank you. We'll stay connected and just keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Everybody,
much.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for your time.
all right. Have a great rest of your day, and we're going to conclude, and then we're going to exit out.
All
Okay.
right.
Thank you.
All
Thank you
right.
guys so much. Another interview with King Simon Entertainment Media Group, the Cultural Scribe. Wonderful, wonderful group today with the mothers of Faces of Rap Mothers. Thank you guys so much for following us. Follow us on IG, King Solomon _ ENT _ CO _ Facebook, King Solomon CO, all the wonderful social media platforms that we're on. Make sure you guys share this video, and thank you guys for tuning in. And we till next time, we just keep doing what we're doing. We have wonderful interviews on Hollywood Now, Select That Is Best. Continue to connect with us and follow us, share, keep the notification, and we'll continue to follow you. And thank you guys so much. Till next time.